Brandi, I'm really excited about this charity we're spotlighting, Blossoms of Grace. Let's go meet Rachel and Paul Cox.
Excited.
Good to see you guys.
Nice to see you.
Thank you for doing this, and we're going to be excited to hear more about Blossoms of Grace and stuff. So
Since we all like flowers.
we all like flowers.
Yeah.
So we have a few questions to ask you, if that's okay. So tell us about Blossom of Grace, its purpose and why it's here, or maybe even how it came about.
Okay, so I've always wanted to be a florist since I was 5 years old. And life got in the way. I became a pharmacist. I did other things. We raised our... Yes.
It's still
extreme
tending to
opposite.
people. Flowers make people feel better.
They do,
out.
yes, they do. And so a few years ago when we moved to South Carolina, we decided that we were going to do flowers. Well, the soil, the climate, and the water was a problem. We weren't used to all of that, but we learned quickly that we needed to adjust all of our things to the types of flowers that we grow, the soil that we put our flowers in, and then of course the climate is different as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we began a business about 3 years ago, right in the midst of the COVID pandemic, and we wanted to not just grow flowers, but to support a ministry as well.
Mm-hmm. So I understand from conversations that a lot of your profits, or all of your profits, goes to this ministry?
It does, yes. 100% of our profit goes to Recovery Road Ministries, which is a 501c nonprofit ministry that is rehabilitating women, and now we're working on a men's farm.
Oh, that sounds
as well.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be another video when that gets ready.
Yes.
So
Yes.
So you have a couple questions?
So what kind of different flowers do you guys do?
Well, right now we have growing, this is called rattleweed, and that's just that's called rattleweed, and you can see the, it's similar to soybean. This is the same leaf as a soybean.
Beautiful.
It puts
Looks like an orchid,
nitrogen.
kinda.
It does. Yes, it looks almost like a snapdragon or an orchid.
Yeah.
People call them weeds, but I think it's as beautiful as a
pretty, though.
flower.
A weed is only something you don't want.
Yes, and of course we have our roses that we grow. Our favorite filler is, this is African blue basil.
I can smell
And
it from here now.
It is,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
it has a great scent.
Yeah.
Doesn't grow by seeds at all, even though it
Grows by
has
cuttings.
flowers, it just grows by cuttings. So we'll put that in arrangements, and people can keep that and grow roots and root that in their garden. We also do right now we have gomphrena, some zinnias, some ageratum, but through the year we'll start the spring with ranunculus, daffodils, all of those early flowers, nigella, lots of cut flowers that we have done here, and eventually they'll all move over to the farm for the men to take care of.
Annuals.
The annuals, the zinnias, the sunflowers,
You're
all
gonna
of
keep
that.
the perennials here.
Perennials will stay
Now,
here.
Let's
yes.
help our audience. A lot of people know what's the difference between an annual and what's the difference between a perennial flower.
Okay, so an annual flower is grown just for that season. It dies off. You have to reseed it every year, or we do that in succession planting, which means that every month we'll sow a new round of sunflowers, a new round of zinnias,
Okay.
and that's what we'll do at the farm,
Extend our season.
where
Okay.
it'll be in rows so that the tractor can manage that for us. We won't be out
good.
there putting seeds in, but we'll be using a spreader, a
Okay.
seed spreader, and it'll be a much larger operation than what we have here. So that's the annual. Then the perennial is one example would be the rose. It comes back every year. You plant it once, and in our climate, there are lots of great
So it's the
perennials.
gift that keeps on giving.
It does.
True.
It does. Yes, it is. So we love perennials, and they're much more expensive to put in, but they last for
Yeah.
years. So if you have the room and can do that and
Even for
choose
yourself.
the correct,
Yeah.
choose the correct ones. We weren't sure when we first moved here because of the climate. For example, a lot of people want to grow peonies. Can't do
No.
that here. It's not cold enough. Lilacs are another example.
I have one lilac bush, but it gives me very, very little.
Little,
That's right.
Yes.
My
This is no
mom likes
flowers.
lilacs, yeah.
Yes, lilacs are great, but they need
Yeah.
that cold, crisp weather from up north. So we do a lot of we're doing more perennials here, and one example is we're starting our eucalyptus grove over here where you first came in. And we use environmentally friendly practices here on
Well,
our
that's important.
area. Yes.
So everything that you put out, because I think one thing that we need to make sure the audience knows that they could order flower arrangements
They
from it.
can,
And
yes.
so year round, there's something that you have available. And
Growing.
you have a
Correct.
website which we could put up later. So
I was gonna say, even though you do the website, but do you guys go to different places to sell your flowers? Or already have like bouquets of flowers?
We do.
already?
We have a location over here at the village at Woodside
Okay.
in the Village Cafe.
uh-huh.
We put flowers on their tables. 100% of the bouquet value goes directly to Recovery Road.
Okay.
So if they're $30 for one bouquet of flowers, that goes into their PayPal account.
Okay, great.
Directly into
And
Recovery
people can buy
Road.
them there too.
They buy them there.
That's
We have
Right.
them in a refrigerator there as
I
well.
saw that online.
Yes.
So
yes.
this beautiful thing behind me, this is your signature that people recognize you when you're
Yeah.
doing things. So
Sign.
Why don't
Yeah,
you talk about the
but
truck?
you want to talk a little bit about this sweet, beautiful turquoise baby?
So it's a 1955 Chevy pickup. It is an unusual one because most trucks of that era were step side. This one is a fleet side, smooth side.
Okay, I'm going to move over and see what you
Okay.
mean.
Smooth.
Okay.
Say it's
not
smooth on
a
the side
step
instead of
side.
stepping into the bed.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then
cool.
we put this pyramid thing in the back so we can sell
Sell
flowers off of it.
Sit
And
down.
we take the truck to multiple locations around town or on request to sell flowers off the back.
Actually, I'm going to tell a secret. They do our holiday evergreen flowers and wreaths and stuff off this truck, and they did it last year, and it's gorgeous. And when it's full of flowers, it's gorgeous. And
Yes.
so,
We really enjoy the truck. It's a lot of fun. So not only we had talked about the environmentally friendly practices, but we also used our lake as our water supply. So that brings in more nutrients to our soil. And that's a great source of lots of nutrients from the fish and from their waste products. So that's
so you're
an
using
area-
everything.
We
it's
use
like
everything as much as we
recycling.
can. Yes, it's like recycling.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, will you show us some of your flowers that you might be ready to be cutting?
Sure, sure. Now the ones here in the front are called sangria, because they have a yellow in the middle and a peach on the outside, pinkish peach. Those are called sangria.
The idea of it was 2016 or thereabouts. Gary Farina is the director of Recovery Road Ministries, and he came up with the idea and started developing, setting it up and stuff like that, and it took time for that to occur. Then they basically obtained a house in Graniteville here in South Carolina, and it can, it's a house for women right now, and it can hold up to 9 women.
And that house is available for women who need to be recovering. So they're celebrating their 4th year in business at that house. The program is 10 months, so it's almost a year. It's all but a year, and that is a long time for someone to commit to being dry, being no alcohol, no drugs, nothing that's going to interfere with their recovery. And they rehabilitate in that program in 10 months. When they come out, they'll have money in the bank, a job, probably a car. They will most likely have their children back. They'll be straightened out with the court. They get, if their teeth are gone, they will get new teeth, all their medical expenses are paid for, and dental. And it's just an amazing program. These people are now contributing to society, and when they were before taking from society in so many ways. Sure, it's basically to rehabilitate women right now, and the men. We're opening up the men's house actually this week, and that's up on Edgefield Highway. And so it's to rehabilitate them from a life of dependency on drugs or alcohol. We're passionate because we want to make a difference in the life of other people. This is a ministry that has proven successful, very successful over the last 4 years. They've had graduates, and it's over a period of time. They don't graduate a class all at one time. It's very personalized. It's something that these people commit to, and we feel like that is a very strong program. They have very high success rates with this program because it is so long and it's an in-house program. And we are very passionate about helping people come out of that lifestyle and making a difference in their lives. When we sat down with Gary 3 years ago when we first opened our business, we said, as soon as you have some land that we can produce on, we want to be a part of that. And up until that point, we've been contributing with our profits to the ministry by what we grow here. Because we have low overhead, we're able to contribute a lot more profit to that ministry and support them with what we have. But they will be growing the product at their facility. They have 8 acres, and part of that land is going to be devoted to our annual flowers. So it's going to be a really exciting program. We have a grant request in for a high tunnel right now that will promote our program, and we'll be able to extend our season into much longer in the fall and then earlier in the spring.
Well, Rachel and Paul, I want to thank you for sharing the story and why you created Blossom of Grace. I want to remind people to check out their website. We're going to put it up on the screen. If you're looking for flowers, go down to Woodside Village Cafe. They have them there. And if you just want to contribute or donate, also check out the website and look for them around town. And again, we appreciate again so much. This is a beautiful charity, and you know, flowers always make people smile, and it's so much easier to give when you're smiling. And thank you for what you do.
Yes, and it was great learning about everything. To stay up to date with all of our current and future videos, make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, it's your home, your lifestyle, and we
are your real estate team.